Limp Bizkit, Napster, IMDb, Kurt Cobain plugging himself, the Gulf War. We're talking the introduction of the PlayStation and Super Nintendo, Die Hard 2. Yes, I'm talking of the decade, the 1990s. 1990s was also a period where gaming companies were really testing the waters by throwing out some exceptional fighting games. We're talking about the bloodiest, the most fucked up, craziest fighting games ever fucking experimented with. Some of these games are well known till today, and some other games have been well forgotten. And a game we'll also mention has been fucking banned as well. So a lot to go through today, but we will cover the 10 best fighting games of the 1990s. First off the list, we have Killer Instinct. Now, when this game came out, I do remember because I bought it. When this game first came out, it also came attached with an audio CD, and it had one of the best fucking tracks I've ever heard, and I still remember it to this day. So if you want to hear it, just go on YouTube and check out the song The Instinct. It is sick. This game was originally meant to take out Street Fighter. It didn't succeed, but it is still one of the most fun fighting games ever to be crafted in the 90s. And hey, if you want to play as a skeleton with a cutlass, bang, here you go. You want to play as a dude made out of ice? Fucking here you go as well. This game introduced us to household names such as Liu Kang, Sub-Zero, and Scorpion, and showed us the wonderful world of fatalities and being able to uppercut someone's head straight off the fucking wall. I am talking, of course, about the Golden Trilogy. The game 33 years ago, they're still going strong to this day. Talking about the Mortal Kombat series, an all-time favourite for most people, has made the company Midway millions and millions of dollars. If you're a perverted serial killer that gets his kicks by putting kids in microwaves, then this fighting game might be ideal for you. This game was banned. It was originally meant to come out on the Sony, but they said, fuck this is too gruesome, and banned this game. Talking about Thrill Kill, this game has a character such as Cletus, where he attacks people with a ripped off leg. It's got the Imp, a dwarf with stilts, or my favourite character, a doctor that attacks you with a scalpel, and he surgically removed his mouth to replace it with a bear trap. Yep, sounds fucked. And the point of this game is very different to other games. When other games, you have to defeat the person by lowering their health bar. In this game, you need to do the most damage in order to kill your opponent in the most gruesome way possible. The colourful Marvel versus Capcom. So one of the first times the fighting genre has been introduced to two different universes, two different well-known universes fighting against each other. You have cool characters from Capcom such as Ryu from Street Fighter versus one of my favorites, Captain America. The game is so fucking fun, and the color and animation is so wild. It's something that I love to play, and have lots of fun doing so. Alright, next up is Tekken. I'm playing Tekken 2 here, but Tekken's quite frequently known as being the king of 3D games, and one of the first games that led with a really strong story and a fantastic combo mechanic. A very, very successful franchise. Since the mid-90s, there's been 8 games so far, and it's still going strong. Alright, you might ask yourself, why the fuck does Aussie Weapon have Justice League Task Force on here? The gameplay mechanics are absolutely dog poo-poo. Yeah, they might be dog shit. However, this is probably one of the first times in a fighting game where you can select Batman, Superman, Green Arrow, Wonder Woman. This game is such a hot mess, but somehow it works. It's if you're wanting to have a few beers, sit back and just button mash and pray for God that you're doing something right, then this is the game for you. Hadouken! Yes, we're talking of the godfather of fighting games, Street Fighter 2. Believe it or not, Capcom were originally going to make Street Fighter a puzzle game. And lucky for you and me, they did not go through with that idea, instead making one of the leading fighting games of our generation. At the start of this video, I talked about developers just throwing shit to the wall and hoping it will stick, and Clay Fighters is definitely an example of that. This game, you can pick characters from a snowman to Elvis to a blob, and you just absolutely go to town with one another. It is funny, it is fun, and you can turn your opponent into a chicken. Look, now I'm playing as Elvis. Becoming king of the circus has never been more fun and entertaining. Interplay really hit the nail on the head on this game. It's 1993, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle franchise want to compete with Street Fighter, and they see the popularity of Street Fighter as well. So they go ahead and craft a game called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighter, and it is absolutely fucked shit. The gameplay is rigid. The controls don't make any sense at all. And for you to pull a special move, you need to be at the critical stage of nearly being dead. So it did not make any sense at all. The game was generally conceived as just a pile of shit. So several months later, Super Nintendo took hold of it and made a revamp. And that's what I'm playing right now. And the game went from shit to the shit. They've really flipped it around, and it is one of the most fun, exciting, and coolest games of the 90s. Plus, who the fuck wouldn't want to play as Leonardo or Raphael? Last on the list, we have Virtua Fighter. I'm playing Virtua Fighter 2 right now. I remember as a kid opening up the Sega magazine, and there was a demo disc inside, and one of those games was Virtua Fighter 2, and it was fucking phenomenal. You'll have to understand, back in the day, this was the shit. The graphics, the gameplay, it blew my mind. It blew our mind. Virtua Fighter has a long-running series, but the Virtua Fighter 2, it really set the game status to legendary. Alright, that's it. That's my list. Let me know if you agree or think that I'm fucking cooked. Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to know where you can download one of these games from an emulator, just reach out to me on YouTube and I'll let you know. And ask any question you want, including why the fuck am I holding my headset rather than putting it on my head like a wanker.